What's up, YouTube family? I'm back again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about what? We're going to be talking about top-down analysis, right? Basically, what top-down analysis is, right, is basically giving you a heads up on what's going on in the market, right? What the hell are these motherfucking candlesticks on, right? Is it expanding upward, creating these zigzag patterns to the sky, or is it going downward, creating these zigzag patterns to the south, you know what I'm saying? Or is it going sideways, right? Which we never trade sideways movements. It is possible, but you know, as smart money traders, we're looking for like 50 pips and up, right? 20 pips, 10 pips, right? I don't know who's doing that shit, but good for you if you are, right? But yeah, top down analysis, right? You see a hot, sexy ass girl walking down the street, you're like, damn, you look at her from what? From head to toe. So when you open up your sexy ass charts, right, you want to look at it from head to toe too as well, right? Top down analysis. So basically we're looking at CHF JPY right now. What do we see it doing? We see it creating what? Highs, lows, highs, lows, highs, lows, right? This is basically Elliott waves. I don't really use it, but it's good to understand. It's good to use to understanding trend, right? Basically you have the 0 to 1, right? 0 to 1 expansion, 1 to 2 retracement, 2 to 3 expansion, 3 to 4 retracement, 4 to 5 expansion, right? And now we should be getting what? A new trend going down, but we would like to see this, what happened, we'd like to see this low get taken out first, right? This is a key low, right? Once this low gets broken, we should understand that we're in a downtrend right now, right? So what can we understand right now? Yeah, CHF JPY is bullish. What do we see here? We see a imbalance in price on the monthly. We see this last up candle before the down move, creating an order block, right? What can we also see just by analyzing? We see this last down close candle. Oh man, we see this last down close candle right here before the expansion of price, so we can look for prices to make their way back to here, right? But these are your key lows in price, right? We understand we're in the uptrend still, right? Until this low is broken, then we're in the downtrend. What can we see that else, right? We go on to the daily now. That was the monthly, weekly. I mean, we're going to the weekly now. What can we see? Basically, also, I forgot to tell you guys real quick, right? On the monthly has just closed, right? We're in a new month now. We're in November. So what can we expect? We can expect prices to fill the 50% of this candle, this previous monthly candle right here, right? So from the close to the open, right, we want to see the 50% of this candle get filled. Prices can go even further than this candle, than the 50%, but that is what I'm expecting a turning point at to appear from. Right, so we know that is the 50% of the monthly Marubozu candlestick, right? Marubozu candlestick, right? We know that, right? So what can we also see, right? You guys want to analyze everything, right? So we're done with the monthly, right? Now we're going to the weekly, right? So on the weekly, what can we see? We're looking at the weekly now. Expand. Okay, so you guys, you see that we see what? We see this right here. We see this last up candle before the down move, right? So instead of that imbalance now, I want to capitalize on this order block right here. All right, why is it an order block? Look at this last, basically consolidation, right? You could say, right? Or one above these highs before the down move, right? A violent down move, right? That has not been mitigated yet, right? And it's right above this swing high in price. What's above this swing high is a protected high, right? Almost like a head and shoulders pattern, it looks like, right? Because the high to the left is low, high to the right is low. It looks like it's, yeah, head and shoulders, right? But we know there's liquidity above there, right? So that's good indication. The 50% of the monthly is right there, but you guys can see that we're in an uptrend, right? We're in an uptrend. Look at this nasty trend line manipulation right here. Right, you thought it was a trend line until, but right, yeah, we see this trend line right here, right? I don't really use trend lines. Trend lines is for me liquidity, but yeah, we understand that, right? So yeah, as I was saying before, we see what? We see these lows here, right? Price was to break down violently and start taking out these lows. This would be an area I'll look for a bullish, you know, I'll look for support, right? I'll look for support right there. So we're still analyzing, right? This is the weekly now. What can we see? We can see that the last down close candle on the weekly right here. This was the last down consolidation before expansion. I would like for prices to find support at this level as well. So I want to see price found support here, price find support here, right? But as these lows get violated, you know, it's gonna be useless. But if we were to continue this uptrend to capitalize on this high, mitigating that weekly order block, this is what I want to see, right? So yes, we are basically trying to capitalize on a retracement now before the continual, right, for the last phase up before the change in trend, right? So that is the weekly, right? We understand the market is retracing right now. Now we go to the daily, right? This is all I do, guys. It doesn't take me long to analyze on what's going on in the market, right? So the 50% of the candle, we see this last consolidation before expansion on the daily, right? Which we can then use as an order block, right? Consolidation before expansion, that is an OB right there on the daily. What else can we see? I knew it was getting that head. I knew it was getting the head and shoulders vibe, right? I was telling you guys, right? So yeah, that is definitely liquidity at this higher high right here, right? Let's go to the 12-hour. What can we see on the 12-hour? 12-hour, we see prices made this, we made this nice support right here, right? This nice support right here. People are buying. All right, one touch. I don't know how many touches you need till you so you get an erection, right? I know a lot of people are getting turned on from touches right now. One touch, two touch, right? You just rubbing your body, you just feeling good. All them touches, right? So what pattern are you waiting to see again, right? I forgot. I don't know what the inverted hammer or some shit like that, right? But basically, yeah, you see on the 12-hour, we had this consolidation before expansion. This is the 50% of the range, right? So I like to see a nice reaction here. This is 12-hour, right? That was the daily, right? Daily, we have an imbalance in here. We have an order block here. We have more, you know, imbalances, right? We go into the 12-hour, we go into the 8-hour. What can we see? Right, we basically see this last consolidation before expansion on the 8-hour as well. Right, so basically when prices break out to the downside, I like to see them do something a little freaky with this, right? So this is what you guys are buying right now, support, right? This is you guys support. This is my support here. All right, I like to see this motherfucker hold prices up. If not, I'll be looking here for my next entry, right? Basically, what I do is I like to call tops and bottoms. It's not good, but then again, you know, you're ahead of everybody else, right? But what you could do is look for confirmation in these areas. Basically, what is a confirmation, right? You want to see a divergence in this area. You want to see what basically prices grab liquidity and then continue higher on smaller time frames. Can be the 15, 5 minutes, right? You just want to see movement of prices moving higher, right? You want to see that happen. So yeah, we can do what now? Let's go to the 4-hour. Right, what can we recognize here? Price mitigated this order block, right? Damn, look at that. I don't know if you guys would have seen that. Oh my god, look at that. You see it here. Some guy named Vinny is talking about icy. You can't see an order block. That's a fucking order block right there, right? Last up candle before the down move. Look at the momentum within this candle, right? Order block, boom, and here go you guys, support and resistance right here. Oh, support becomes resistance, right? Yeah, so okay, cool, you guys won that, right? But yeah, more money traders are up here and you guys are right here, right? So let's continue, right? We understand that price is making some type of funky resistance there as well, right? Support here. Let's go into the 4-hour now, right? What do we see on the 4-hour? We see that prices has done what? What can we see on the 4-hour too? Okay, so last down candle before the up move. I like to see prices, you know, do a little tangle down here, you know, right? Tangle mango. So 4-hour, what do we see? We see that prices just closed bearish. This candle had just closed bearish. So I like to see prices come here and then go lower, right, for a retracement. What can we also see? We see a little imbalance right there. Let's go into 1 hour, and I want to see if I can see anything. All right, we see this last up candle before the down move, right? We don't really have any inefficiencies here, but prices can still come just above this, right, and hit here, go lower. So let's continue, right, with this. Let me see something. I'm looking at this area now. I'm looking at what can we use to capitalize on the pool of money that's above here, right? Because we know that this is resistance, but for SMC traders, that is money, right? So we go to the 45 minutes, right? Can we see anything just above 30 minutes, right? Yeah, so we see this last up close candle right here, right above this liquidity zone. 1 touch, 2 touch, all this touches and shit, right? So yeah, we can look for prices to come here, right? That was the 4 hour. It looks like on the 15. Right, so this is unmitigated here too. This 15-minute order block right here. So we can look for prices to actually come here, right? Mitigate here and go lower, right? Yeah, look for that. Maybe this 8 hour, we're supposed to be expecting support, right? We can get a bullish, schematic here to then maybe take up here, right? But we'll see what prices does, right? But we understand that this is not mitigated yet, and we have this high just above there, right? What do people put above highs? They put buy stops, and so that is a high in price, right? Above here, buy stops, and right above this. Right, so that's basically top-down analysis for this pair, right? Everybody has their own views on the market, but I just showed you guys my view, right? And I hope you learned something, right? And only if we had a demonstration of what, right, prices does on the smaller time frames when it wants to go higher, right? But let me see if I can demonstrate here. See something. So if we look at this little box right here, this is actually the divergence right there. Right, but if we go only 1 minute, I want to show you guys real quick. All right, tell people look on small time frames and see what prices does when it wants to go higher. All right, so this is what we can see. Only 1 minute, right? Basically, you see price came into an area of support, right? It could be, your basic regular support and resistance, or it can be, a smart money institutional point of interest, right? But you guys can see that regardless of what happened here, right? Once prices broke out of this consolidation, this side was broken. Now, capitalizing on the retracements in price now, right? You guys can see that we have this last down candle here before prices then pushed up. You guys can see price came and mitigated this candle, right? I didn't get any confirmation of what I usually see on smaller time frames, right? When I see bullish intent, right? Or I didn't see that here. Let me see if I can see on the 15, because it's not just. Let me see if I can see on the 5 minute. Right, because what we want to see is a divergence, right? We want to see basically price consolidate and rapidly expand. So only 15 minutes, right? We can't really see anything, but we do get a breaker block right here. Okay, so that's what you see. The smaller time frame sometimes blind you. That's why it's good to see right here. You guys see right here, that's a breaker right there, right? Stop hunt. So This is one of my confirmations, right? I would like to see prices consolidate, expand, reverse, gets violated, right? Bearish engulfing gets violated, prices will come back, retest, and buy from it, right? So that's one of my confirmations when I say stop hunt or whatever, right? But yeah, this is top-down analysis, guys. So thank you guys for watching this video. Like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.